magical signs that your soulmate is waiting for you. They're ready for you. Could be somebody that you already know, or maybe you just have an idea of the kind of person that you would like to be with. Could be somebody that you just met, and it could be somebody that you've known for a while. So let's get into these things. And these are called the magical signs. But remember, magic is just science undiscovered. And we'll talk about that at some point in the video. It seems inevitable. I always talk about the science of this and how you are equipment designed specifically for manifesting. I say to you again, your body and your mind are equipment for manifesting. So if you see these signs, it's just the universe talking to you. It's just God letting you know, I heard you. Keep going. Here's the first one. Pretty obvious. Seeing things that remind you of this person. Maybe it's the car they drive, some kind of clothes they like to wear, some little knickknacks that they have around, something having to do with their hobbies, the name of the company they work for. I don't know, whatever it is. You see, if you focus on something enough, it will manifest into your reality. It's just people usually focus on the things that they don't want. People are always telling themselves, love is hard to find. Money is too hard to make. I have so little love. I have so little money. You got to stop focusing on that. Thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. And if you're focusing on this person in the right way, you should start to see these things, things that remind you of them clearly and unequivocally. And it's like every day or every other day, by the way. Here's the next sign. There may be some repeating number patterns following you around. One that's very common for soulmates is 222 or 333 or both. When I think of 222, I think of the Two of Cups tarot card, right? Which is the love, the romance tarot card. Now, some people think that the Lovers tarot card is that, and it can be, but almost always it's having to do with making choices, right? So the Two of Cups, that partnership, the number two, that's what makes me think of that. Or 333, which, for you to understand this, if you know anything about tarot, I think of the Three of Pentacles tarot card because you have a craftsman and then his customers. So there's one relationship there. There's the one person and then there's the two customers, right? So that's basically two. I mean, really, it's three because there's two customers, but I'm considering the two customers one interested party. Okay. And then you have the creation. You have this third energy, which in the case of a soulmate is the relationship. And if you're seeing 333 right now, it's going to be genuine. This relationship. The relationship is already happening. You've probably been watching other law of attraction videos, maybe mine, doing things to get this person to be interested in you. And I got a lot of videos on my YouTube channel how to do that. Because you can. This is real, you guys. You can attract even a specific person. If you really believe something and you have created this internal environment in your subconscious, believing that this thing is really going on, the universe doesn't care. It's going to match what you're being. You are manifesting technology. So these numbers are just another way that God is giving you this kind of feedback. And you may be seeing one or both of these numbers all the time, 222, 333. You might even be seeing 111 or 1111. That has more to do with like a general reflection of your consciousness back to you by the universe. And remember, consciousness is what creates. Thoughts are things, but they are only things for you, the conscious being, to focus on. That's the little secret that not a lot of law of attraction teachers explain enough. They don't really explain that part properly. Because, guys, 80 to 90% of your manifesting game is your Zen game. Go check out my free quick start guide. I'll link it down in the description down below for you. It's about 20 minutes. It's on my YouTube channel. It's called simply How to Get the Law of Attraction to Work. And I explain this part. You have to increase consciousness. And so 111 or 1111 is just the universe basically just responding to that. It's really nothing else. It's saying, hey, and that's it. Because you said, hey, right? Your consciousness is your way of saying, hey, and the universe is saying, hey, back. But 222 and 333, that's specific to a relationship. Not always, but usually. And I would say you should probably have at least 3 of these signs going on that we're talking about today. And then if you're getting, 2 or 3 more of these other signs with the numbers, that's what it is. The universe has a way of communicating. And again, it's not really magic. The universe is technology. We do live in a participatory universe. It's just communicating with you. The next sign is bumping into them or bumping into an X. And let's talk about why this is true, why this is not merely a coincidence. You guys, again, if you focus on something long enough, it must show up in your reality. It's called the law of attraction. And I don't mean a law like don't jaywalk, don't speed, pay your taxes, right? Not that kind of law, but like gravity, like the law of gravity. You can't break the law of gravity. It's not that kind of a law, right? It's the law of attraction. Again, thoughts are things. Emotions also are what you're creating with your thoughts. And that emotional experience, the universe, it doesn't care, guys. It doesn't care if the thing isn't seemingly happening in your 3D reality. It's going to match what you're being. Your subconscious mind is like the internet modem, right? Like the cable box. And it's plugged directly in to the mental universe. And again, as always, go check out the 2 scientists that I always reference down below. I'll put it down in the description box. And they're talking about the mental universe. Physicists, scientists, the best science we have is telling you, we live in a participatory universe. The universe is mental. And I did a really good breakdown on the science of this in a video I did not that long ago here. It was just a few days ago. It was called 1111 and the Law of Attraction. And I really dug down into the science of this and how physics is proving, the universe is mind. The universe is basically a living organism, and you are interacting with it. So again, it doesn't care what's happening out here, guys. It's going to match this. The only thing the universe cares about is this. So that's why you're bumping into this person or an ex, or maybe even somebody that reminds you of your soulmate person. Right? It could be a complete doppelganger, somebody that looks just like them. So keep going, keep going. All right. Letting go of a previous lover. And granted, I just talked about running into an ex. But the thing is again, it's just a way for the universe to communicate with you. And that's all. And even though you've bumped into them, you're just being shown kind of where your focus is. It's on relationships. It doesn't mean you need to get back together with your ex. I mean, maybe you do want that. And again, just go to the videos section of this YouTube channel. I've done lots of videos about how to actually get your ex to come back. And I've done that before. It worked really well. And letting go of a previous lover is something you must do before you move on to the next one, right? If you're too focused on too many things, you may get multiple opportunities. I mean, maybe if you want to live like that, you want to be one of those people that just kind of likes to party and go on dates and not really commit. Hey, you, dude. I don't judge. But for the rest of you watching, I'm assuming you're looking for a serious relationship, an actual soulmate, right? So that's going to be this one special person. So we're not going to be hung up on somebody from the past, and you're not. That's why it's one of the signs. The last one, guys, you're going to think this is kind of an interesting one. You can smell them or things that remind you of them. And I don't think that should be very hard to explain or to understand. Smell is one of your clairvoyant senses. I do this all the time. So it could be their perfume or just kind of their pheromones, their odor that you're smelling. So there you go, guys. Those are the magical signs, technological signs on your soulmate. Thank you for watching.